did I leave YouTube? Now, some people might say it was shadow banning or call it shadow banning. Um, well, here's what happened. You can name it what you please, but here is what happened, okay? For about a good 5 years, we had noticed that our subscriptions were going between two numbers. They would go up to a certain number, they would stop, go back down to another number. And I started looking at it like, this is very interesting. But my husband, he wasn't paying attention to it. So one day, I brought it to his attention and I let him know, look, these subscriptions are going between two numbers and they stop and they go back down and they go back up. He was like, okay, well, I'll look into it, So he did. He looked into it. He was like, you know what, you're right. I see what you're talking about. Also, at the same time, I had, and just let me say this, I'm not bringing this video out because I'm here to complain or I think I was done wrong or anything like that. I'm telling you the experience behind it, because I know a lot of people might be wondering, what happened, and I just want to bring it to you and let you know what happened. But like I said, there's two sides to this, but I'm just going to tell you this side for now. Some subscribers were telling me that they weren't getting my notifications when I would come out with a video. They would say, well, you came out with another video. I didn't get it. I hit the bell. I didn't even receive notification from the bell. And so I started looking into it like, okay. And then some of my subscribers were saying, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because they didn't get the notifications and all of that. I hear you. I do. But we know for sure that, it was something else at hand. All right. On top of that, I was dealing with a lot of personal issues, finances, audit. I was running the business for 3 years. COVID hit, and the business took kind of a nosedive after that. And also, I was at a point wherein, amongst all of that, there was something in me just couldn't do the hair thing anymore. I just couldn't be that hair guru anymore. I became camera shy. My husband would my husband would say, babe, you got to do some videos. You got to get out there. You got to do this. And I would say, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I would try to explain it to her. I cannot do something in me just wouldn't let me do it. I became very, very camera shy. Don't know why. Out of nowhere, I didn't want to be seen on camera. I didn't want to be seen anywhere. I eventually went somewhere. I eventually went to TikTok to try to do something over there. And that's where I really realized that I had became camera shy. I didn't want to do anything. I did a few videos with my face up there. And then I did a lot of videos where my face was not seen. And I did it for a while because I was really going through some personal issues. Life just started to seem really heavy. I became angry, and I also felt overworked. And I don't know how to explain it, but it was an overwhelming feeling. Spiritually, Yes, there was a lot going on, and there was a lot going on physically. And when you can take on, when life throws you all these curveballs, a lot of people don't come back from that, but you have to be strong. And uh, I'm to the point now wherein, baby, can I lift some weights? But yes, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot I was dealing with. No one knew, but there were people who would come in on Instagram, ask me how I was doing, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You all asking about me, and at the time that you did ask about me, I was going through it. You know, but I wanted to be in the background. Part of me also wanted to let it all go, so I can feel what you call normal again. Be around my family, not feeling overworked. I have to always be in the camera, um, uh, putting my girls in the camera and things like that, and my family. It was all taking a toll. Uh, I was starting to be noticed in public. Uh, at that time, it was becoming uncomfortable, but at the same time, uh, I'm a kind person, and uh, I treated everybody that did come to me kindly. At least I hope I did. but yes, kindly, and it was good, but it was all becoming uh, overwhelming for me. Uh, and no, I just couldn't be that natural hair guru anymore. And it was something in me that just wasn't trying to do that anymore. And I'm looking on it. That's okay, But that's what was happening. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But I do thank you all for um, trying to look after me and see um, how I was doing. I do appreciate that. I really do. Some of you all contacted me through the business to see if I was all right, and I do appreciate that. hmm Thank you. So yes, if you want to say shadow ban, that's what a lot of people call it. They call it shadow banning. I don't know if anybody else noticed that that's a part that does happen, is the subscriptions can stop. Because at one time I was getting a lot of subscriptions. Um, I had over 119,000 subscribers, um, over 8 million views on my whole lifetime of my channel. The channel was up for over 12 years, since 2012. And I had over 350 videos, I believe. It was 300, but I think it was like over 350 videos. So I know also some people ask me, can I put the videos back? Now, I would love to put the videos back, but here's the thing. After I'm all fine and dandy, here's the thing. So when I was all fine and dandy, and I was like, people are asking and said the videos really helped them out. They was leaving me messages, please, can you put it back? Now, when I did go back to look for the videos were gone. We don't know what happened. We don't know if there was a virus on the database in the computer. We don't know. But only about 10 videos were left. Now, I don't argue with that. I just say maybe it was meant to be. That's how I put it. But I do apologize. They are nowhere to be found. So I couldn't put it back if I wanted to. All right. So maybe there's something else for me to do. As a matter of fact, I know there's something else that I need to be doing. And that was just a part of it, moving me. That was just a part of it, moving me in another direction. Okay? Well, like I said, if you all have questions or anything, just put it in the comments. I'm open to answering them for you. Like I said, this channel is going to be mainly open to talk. All right. That's how I wanted it in the beginning. And somehow I turned into a hair guru. I wanted to be doing my hair and giving y'all knowledge at the same time, but it turned out to be something else. But every road leads somewhere. All right. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Until next time, stick around, subscribe, hit that bell, like button, and I'll see you all later. Love you all.